In my previous video, I received a rather interesting comment. My website only has text and a few images, but why is it still incredibly slow? And the truth is, in many cases, the biggest culprit is the images themselves. If you're still inserting images via the HTML IMG tag like this, it can significantly slow down your website. And now I'll share some ways to reduce page load speed by up to 70% while maintaining the original website design. Large e-commerce websites, when running a major campaign like a year-end sale, don't just design a single banner, they create multiple versions for different screen sizes. Their goal is to optimize the experience for users. For example, here I have 3 different banners that will be displayed on 3 different device screens. Normally, I would need to create a banner element to contain the image. Inside the banner, I would insert 3 versions of the image: a banner for PC, a banner for mobile, and a banner for smartwatches. Now in CSS, by default for larger screens, I will hide the mobile and watch banner images, leaving only the PC version banner. I will use a media element with a maximum width of 767 pixels to set the style for mobile. Now I will hide the PC and watch versions of the banner again and show the mobile version. Finally, with the media having a maximum width of 320 pixels, we can set the style for the smartwatch. Similar to the previous steps, here I will hide the banners of the 2 previous versions to display the watch version. This is how most programmers use it, so what's wrong with that? Now press the Control key and Shift+I. Then select the Network tab to check which resources have been loaded. When I access the website, by default it loads all 3 image versions. Then according to the CSS condition, it hides or shows the appropriate banner version. Whether I access it from my phone or watch, it's still the same. You realize the browser has loaded 3 times more data than we need. That's terrible. To solve this problem, I have another highly effective method. Now, I won't need CSS anymore as it doesn't solve this issue. In HTML, instead of directly calling the IMG tag here, I'll use the picture tag. The default image for large screens is still the PC banner. So what if the user accesses via phone? Then we'll create a conditional statement using the source tag. If the current screen is smaller than or equal to 767 pixels, we'll select the mobile banner image to display. And on the screen, the mobile banner actually appears, and notably, it automatically hides the original PC banner even without us doing anything. Similarly, for the smartwatch screen, using the source tag, we create a conditional statement. If the current screen is smaller than or equal to 320 pixels, we'll display the watch banner image. In terms of display, it's exactly the same as the original CSS method. The difference is this: when a user accesses the website using a device, only one banner image that meets the conditions is downloaded and displayed. So our page will load very quickly because there's no need to load unnecessary resources. One very important thing to note when working with images: browsers check conditions from top to bottom. Once they find a condition that is met, they stop there and don't check further. So if I put the condition for mobile at the top instead of the condition for smartwatches, then if the user accesses the website using a smartwatch, it will check the condition max width 767 pixels first. If that condition is met, the image displayed will be the mobile banner instead of the watch banner. That's why when arranging conditional statements, you need to order them from smallest to largest. You could also use it with complete peace of mind because it works well on all browsers. Most websites contain many images, and unless it falls into a special case like the example at the beginning of the video, using the IMG tag in HTML is perfectly normal. You can check the data the browser downloads using the keyboard. Control-Shift-I. The information will be in the Network tab. These are the 20 images I declared in the code. The total data the browser downloads upon first accessing the website is approximately 3,000 kilobytes. When users first access a website, they only need to see the first image on the screen. We don't need the browser to download all the data immediately, as that would only slow down the website's loading time, right? To solve this problem, all I needed to do was add the loading attribute with the value lazy to all the images on the website. And look, when the page first loads, the browser only loads the first 3 images closest to the screen instead of loading all 20 images as initially planned. And the total size for the first load is only a little over 200 kilobytes. Thanks to this, the website loads almost instantly when a user visits. And as we scroll the web page, the remaining images will be loaded sequentially. And of course, the loading order is not random. With lazy loading images, when the user scrolls the page, the browser creates a safe zone around the browser window. Any lazy loading image that enters this safe zone will be loaded immediately. A safe zone large enough to ensure that as soon as the image reaches the browser window, it is ready to display. And those are 2 little-known image processing techniques I wanted to share with you in this video. They can really make your website load faster. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I'll respond in future videos. Also, if you find the content interesting and helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to watch more incredibly interesting videos about programming and web design every day. Thank you. And now, goodbye everyone. See you again in the next interesting video with little known knowledge.